Hey, what's up guys? My name is Darrel and welcome to this e-commerce tutorial. Today in this video, I'm going to teach you all how to create your own professional and beautiful e-commerce website step by step. And you don't need to know a thing about coding or know any HTML whatsoever because everything in this video is done with a free drag and drop page builder for WordPress. So after watching this video, you'll be able to fully customize and control your own personal online store, and you'll also be able to take payments and credit cards right away, right after watching this video. And setting up this e-commerce website is super easy. You pick your domain, you install WordPress, you install your free theme, and then simply select the free e-commerce template and you'll have your website up and running in a few clicks. Then feel free to change things like the text. You can change the size, the color, the font. You can move stuff around. You can swap images and put any text you want on your website. So let me give you a tour of the website and show you what you can expect to learn from this e-commerce tutorial. So first what we're going to do is I'll show you how to make a home page. So you can use any image you want right here. You can use any font, any color. I'll show you how you can incorporate a menu right here and also put a logo right here. If you don't have a logo, don't worry about it because I'm going to give you a resource on where you can get a really nice logo. Then I'll show you how to set this section up right here where you can have something like different categories. So for example, this can be dresses, this can be sunglasses, and this can be tank tops. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in, this can be any category that you want. Right here, I'll show you how you can set products on your websites where you hover over it. And now it has like a different kind of style right there. So you can have it either when people hover over it, it'll change, or you can have it just plain where they hover over it and nothing happens. It's up to you. Here we have some icons, so I'll show you how to put in these icons right here. And then we'll go ahead and finish it off with this call to action and then our footer right here. Now, I've shown you the home page, so let's talk about products. Now, I'm going to teach you how you can create your own products here. So, for example, right here, I'm selling this iPhone. Now, you can sell this iPhone for any price that you want. You can sell it for any currency that you want. The sky is the limit here. So, for example, I have this black iPhone here. I'll put in some description of it. This is a must-have phone. Here, I actually let them know that I have 20 left in stock. There's categories of iPhones, and I put some tags. And below that, we have reviews, we have description, and also upsells as well. Now for the reviews, you can actually disable this if you choose to not have reviews on your website. You can go ahead and disable that as well. Also, I'll teach you how to create variable products as well. So for example, let's say you're selling iPhones or you're selling something with t-shirts and you have different sizes and colors. I'll show you how you can have different variables. So for example, right here, I have a red 16 gig phone that costs $300. And if I go to 32 gig, it changes to $400. Also, what I can do here is do a black phone. And right here, I have a $400 32 gig black phone. And then we change that back to a 16 gig and vice versa. So I'll show you how you can set up variable products as well on your website. So you'll be basically like all ready and set to go after watching this video. And then I'll go ahead and talk to you about the shop page as well. Now on your shop page, you'll have all your products right here. You can go ahead and list them right here. You can also add sales to your products as well. Right here on the right side, we have widgets. So you can have your best sellers, you can have certain categories, you can list any sort of category you want or any sort of topic that you want on your right side right here. Right here, we have browse by categories as well. And then of course, we just have a lot of other products right here. And also right here, we have a search products. And then right here, we have a filter by price, by popularity, average rating, etc. Now what we can also do is we can actually have specific pages just for our products. So for example, right here, I have the men's section right here. Now what this is going to do is that it's only going to display the men's products on this page right here. So we can categorize all of our products onto a specific page. So right here we have men, women, accessories, etc. Now, also what we can do is every customer that buys something on your website, they will have their own personal account section. So right here, they can see their orders, they can have their own dashboard, they can see their payment methods, and they can check their account details as well. So I'll show you how you can set all this up. And of course, you can customize all of this as well. Right here, we have the About Us section. So this page right here, it's just like an About Us page, guys, like how we got started, and this is our website. You know, we all started in our mom's garage, and you know, now we're here, etc. So I'll show you how you can set up your About Us page as well on your website, and then we'll go ahead and finish it off with the contact form. So right here, people can come to your website, and if they have any questions or they want to know anything about your products or your store, they can go ahead and fill out a contact form, and this email will go directly into your email inbox and you will get it right away. So it's a pretty clean contact form, really nice, really simple. Now let's just say, Darrel, okay, Darrel, you showed us all that, but what do my customers actually go through? What's the checkout process? How do I get paid? How do I make money, etc.? So right here, for instance, I'm a basic customer and I decided to say, I want to go ahead and purchase one of these and one of these. And I also have a coupon code. So I'll put in a coupon code right there. And you'll see that I get a small discount off of the total price. So I'll show you as well how you can set up coupon codes as well on your websites. Here, I'll click on Proceed to Checkouts. I'll go ahead and scroll down right here. And right now, the customer can actually put in their credit card right on your websites, and they can get paid. You can get paid right away on your website. So let me just give you a test run right here. So I'm putting in a fictional credit card right here, and it's right here, something like that. And right now, your customer will say, okay, I put in my credit card. I'm gonna go to place order. So this is the exact same checkout process of what your customer is going to go through. They can also pay with credit card, and they can also pay with PayPal if they have PayPal and if you want to set it up as well. So right now the transaction is taking place, and voila, it is all done. You have received money. They have paid you. Now, whenever your customer buys something, you are going to get an email, and they will also get a sales receipt as well. So the transaction has taken place and everything is done. So let's go back to our homepage. So this is something that you can expect to learn by watching this e-commerce tutorial. Now, after we create our e-commerce website, I'm gonna go a step further and I'm gonna help you guys out. I'm actually gonna give you resources and websites where you can find products as low as 10 cents and resell them on your website for any price that you want. After that, I'm gonna show you all how you can import all of your products instantly to your Facebook fan page so people can actually click on a product and they'll go to checkout on your website, and it'll be added to the cart and instantly being able to purchase right away, right on your website. After that, I'm gonna give you resources on where you can actually list your products. Then we'll finish it off by giving you more information on how you can get more traffic and sales to your e-commerce websites. So this is gonna be like the ultimate e-commerce tutorial. So not only am I showing you how to create a website step by step, but I'm gonna help you guys out after we make this, such as finding products, how to promote it on Facebook, where to post your products, and also how to get more traffic and sales for your e-commerce website, because I truly want you guys all to be successful. So if you guys are ready to learn how to create an e-commerce website, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go to the first step. So we're going to do this in 4 simple steps. Step 1 is we are going to get your domain and hosting. So for example, yourwebsite.com. Step 2 is we're going to install WordPress. Step 3 is we're going to install our theme and our free page builder so we can import our free templates. And step 4 is I'm going to show you how to make your website look amazing. Now there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page that looks just like this right here. And this is SiteGround.com. Now I've been through many web hosting companies, HostGator, Bluehost, and hands down, SiteGround is the best. It's the fastest. It also has the best uptime as well. And I even tested them against 15 other web hosting companies for 3 months, and SiteGround came up as #1 as the fastest and the most reliable, with 24-hour customer support and even a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can be certain that this is the ultimate and the best web hosting company to choose from. Now there's 3 plans right here. So we have the Grow Big, the Startup, and the Grow Geek. Now in all my videos, I recommend the Grow Big option because with the Grow Big option, you can host unlimited websites rather than just a single website, right? And personally, if you're just getting started out, I don't think you need the Grow Geek just yet. And remember, you can always upgrade later. So right here under the Grow Big, click on Get Plan. Now we're going to register your domain name. So get a coffee, do what you got to do to think about your new website. So right here, I'll just do something like Elementor Guide, elementorguide.com. And I'll click on Proceed. So remember, this is your website address. So this is going to be the name of your website. So give it some thought. All right, and right here, we're going to go ahead and put in our account information. So you put your email, your password, yada, yada, yada. I'm sure you've all seen these screens before. You give them your social security number and your bank account. I'm just kidding. You don't do that. So here you put in your client information, your payment information with credit card, etc. Now scroll down right here, and I want to talk about the hosting services. So in all my videos, I recommend the 12 months because 12 months will give you the biggest discount. And remember, you also get a 30-day money back guarantee. So you're really not risking anything at all in this video. And right here for the extra services, I'm just gonna say click this right here, the domain privacy, because if you don't click on this, people can actually see your personal information. They're gonna send you spam, they're gonna send you Viagra, they're gonna send you sex pills, all this really weird and bizarre stuff that you're gonna get in your email. So please make sure you protect it and have the domain privacy checked. And once you're done with that, you'll scroll down, you'll click on I have confirmed, I have read and agreed to the SiteGround terms. I'm sure you're all gonna read this right here and also this right here, right? So I'll just look the other way while you guys do that. And if you want to receive emails from SiteGround, you can check this box right here. And once you're done filling in all your information, you'll click on Pay Now, and I will meet you on the very next page. All right, cool. So I signed up for my hosting package. Now right here, you'll click on Proceed to Customer Area. Right now, they're basically getting our web hosting account set up for us. Right here, you can see we have Set Up Site. So click on Set Up Site. Now right here we have the option to start a new website and migrate a website, and right here under Start a New Website, we'll click on Select right here and choose the application. So right now we're going to use WordPress, so click on Select. Now right here, make sure you enter in your email and a password. Now this is actually to log in and make changes to your website. So later on when we build our website and you want to log back in and kind of change stuff and modify stuff, make sure you write this down so you don't forget it. So once you put in your email and your password, you'll click on Continue right here. Now they're offering another service, but for right now, I'm just going to decline it. You can always get it. I have this on my website, SiteGround Site Scanner. It will basically scan your website every single day to see if anyone's like put anything like malicious code or anything. But for people getting started, you probably don't need that right now. So right here, click on Finish. Now, right now, SiteGround is actually setting up your website and it's installing WordPress onto your domain so we can build our website. Also, while you're waiting, go ahead and let me know what kind of website you're building. If you're building a website for your friend or for your business, I'm always interested to hear what people are building with these tutorials. All right, cool. So our website has been created. So go ahead and scroll down right here and go to Manage Websites. Alrighty, and this is basically your new dashboard. So this is the dashboard to always do something, and if you want information about your website, this is where you're going to get it. So here you can make email accounts, you can see your name servers, you can see your IP address, page views, and also visitors for people who are visiting your website. Now on the left side right here, you'll click on WordPress and click on Install and Manage. Now scroll down right here and you should see your domain right here. Now we already have WordPress installed, so to log into your new website right here, just click on Log into Admin Panel. All right, now right here it's going to ask us for like a setup wizard. Personally, you don't need to do this, and you can just click on Exit right here. And congratulations, this is your new WordPress website. Your website is now live on the internet. If you want to see your website, you can go over here and click on Visit Sites, and this is now your new WordPress websites. Let's go back over here and click on Dashboard, and let's go ahead and make some changes now to your websites. Now right here under Plugins, click on Plugins and click on Install Plugins. We don't need this plugin installed, this WordPress starter. It's just basically something to like help us get started, but we don't really need this. And we'll talk about what plugins are a little bit more in just a bit. But right here, click on Deactivate. Now also over here under Users, if you ever want to change your password or your email, go to your profile right here under Users. And also right here, you can kind of change the scheme of how it looks. I like Midnight. I just think it looks a little bit better. But if you want to change the email and password for your account, right here under Nickname, you can change this. And then right here in your email, you can also change this as well. So this right here is the email where you're going to, if you do like forgot password, this is where it's going to go. Also, to change your password, right here, click on Generate Password, and you can put in any password you want. And then right here, you'll click on Update Profile. All right, and there's one more thing we need to do before we start getting a little bit more into the building process. Right here under Settings, we'll go to Permalinks. Now, I want you to change your permalinks right here to post name. And the reason why we do this is because usually when you go to a website, right, you see yourwebsite.com/about us, right? Or, you know, yourwebsite.com-contact us, not 209-10-13. There's no reason to have all that. So put it under post name. and click on Save Changes. All right, so we updated our links, and I also switched my domain. Hope you guys don't mind. Now, there is a link in the description of this video. It'll take you to a page to download the free page builder that we're going to use to build our website. Now, it'll take you to a page that looks just like this right here. You can also get here by going to darrelwilson.com/Elementor and just go to enter, and it'll bring you to this page right here. I do receive a small credit if you guys decide to upgrade in the future, but for most of us, we will not upgrade it. The free version is just what we need. So right here, you'll click on free download and go ahead and put in your email address like that. And it'll go ahead and it'll download the free page builder for us. All right. And let's go back to our website, and we're gonna go and upload that plugin. So over here under plugins, go to add new right here. Now right here under upload plugin, click on this, click on choose a file, and then go ahead and simply open the file and install it. So what we're doing right now is we're basically uploading the page builder to our website so we can build out our website, but we're gonna be using templates that are provided by the theme, so we don't have to build this from scratch. We're lazy. It's 2019, 2020. We're lazy. We want easy templates. We don't want to build it from scratch. We want a one-button demo importer, and that's exactly what we're going to do in this video. So I activated the builder. I'm gonna click on close here right now, and click on this right here. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to install the WordPress theme and import the demo content. So over here under appearance, click on themes. Now how WordPress works in a nutshell, in case you've never used WordPress, right here click on add new, is that basically every single website has a certain scheme to it, a different style to it. And you can see here from all these other themes that every single theme has a different style. But this can all be achieved with the page builder. I mean, you can basically build out any of these styles with the page builder that we're going to use. And the one that we're going to use is called Astra. Now you can also find it by going over here to search themes and typing in Astra and click on install. Now I personally use this on my website, so I really use it. I'm not some guy who's like, hey, go ahead and use this, and then like they don't use it, right? I really have this on my website, darrelwilson.com, along with the Elementor page builder. Now right here, you'll click on activate. All right, cool. So we activated our theme. Now on the left side right here, you notice that Astra options now appears. Click on Astra options. And on the right side right here, I want to click on Install Importer Plugin. Now what this is going to do is that it's going to import our entire website for us and make everything for us so we don't have to do it from scratch. And then we're going to modify it, and then we're going to turn this into a money-making machine. So right here, you'll click on Elementor and click on Next. Now they have a lot of demo template websites for us to choose from, and we're going to choose an e-commerce free layout that they've already made for us. Oh, that's a cool one. The little doggies. It's a new one they added. It's cool. But right here, you'll click on e-commerce. And these are the layouts that they provide. Now, the ones that are free are the ones without the agency. Now, if you do want to later on purchase these themes right here, there's a link below to purchase this theme, their pro version. But you don't have to. You can use the free version for now. Right here, you'll see brand store. So click on this. And this looks a little familiar to our website, right? It looks just a little bit. And we're going to modify this and make this look really, really cool. So on the left side right here, click on import websites. And now what it's doing is that it's installing all of the pages, all of the demo products, all of the plugins, everything that we need to get your e-commerce website up and running. So it's going to take a few minutes. All right, so that took around 2 minutes and 41 seconds, a little longer than usual, but right here, just click on Visit Sites. And voila, your brand new e-commerce website. Now, again, this is a fully functional e-commerce website, and I'm gonna show you how to set it all up. So let's go ahead and scroll down right here and just take a look right here. So you can see here how all of the demo content was imported. We have everything ready to go. We have some demo products, and I'll show you how you can price your own products. We'll delete all these products a little later, and I'll show you how to make your own products, how to price them, how to add shipping, tax, whatever you want, etc. But you can see right here, our website is all done and ready to go. So let's go ahead and make sure everything's working correctly. So right here, I'll click on Store. Now this right here is my store. Now, if you actually get a bug where there's nothing here, I'm gonna show you how to fix that, because that actually happened to me one time. Over here, go to Dashboard really quickly. Now this is only if people who actually clicked on Store don't see anything. Go over here under Pages and click on All Pages. And these right here are the pages that you actually have. Now right here under store, just click on edit right here. And all you need to do is click on update. Or you can actually just go on the top, edit page, and then click on update. And once you do that, you'll click on view page and the page should be displayed correctly. Again, also you can click on edit page up here. So for example, you'd have the option to go to edit page, just click on edit page and then go to update, and that should fix your store. I have heard complaints that that was a small bug and glitch. It's happened to me once before, so I just decided to throw this into the tutorial just in case it happened to you. Okay, so that's how you would fix that glitch or bug. Over here we have men, and these are categories. So for example, if you're selling, I don't know, if you're selling weed, you can have indica, sativa. If you're selling water, you can have bottled water or spring water, or I don't know. And then here another category, women, so you can have something like phones, Androids, Apple, etc. So these right here are just categories, and I'll show you how to set up categories in this tutorial. This right here is your customer's account dashboard, and we can go ahead and change this image to anything that you want. We can also change the font as well. But this is basically where your customers are going to get all their info, such as their orders and everything else, their account details, etc. Here we have the About Us section, where you can talk about yourself, saying about your company, how you got started, how you were in your mom's garage and now you're making $1 million, you got to buy the ebook kind of thing, driving Lamborghinis, etc. And this right here is the Contact Us page, where I'll show you how to set up a contact form a little bit later after we talk about the home page. So let's go back to our home page right now. Now let's go ahead and kind of mess around with the settings and let's get you comfortable with this page builder. So the first thing you want to do if you want to edit a page, you'll click right here on Edit with Elementor. All right, so this right here is how we would design our page. So for example, let's just say you want to change this text. You can go ahead and say our good offers. Our good offer. Whoa, what was that, Darrel? Food, what was all that? And let's just say you want to add in an element. So let's just say, you know what? I want to add in some text right here. You see that little blue line? You can drop it right there. Under style, this is where you're going to change everything. So you're going to change the text color, the typography, etc. So let's say, for instance, you want to make this white and you want to change the font. You want to add a bold. You want to add an underline. The style section is where you're going to design everything. Here again, you can kind of move stuff around and say, all right, I want it here, I want it there, I want it there. And right here, these dots right here, this is where you're going to go back to the element section and you can go ahead and drag in, for example, you can drag in a button, you can drag in a video player right here to talk about your service. Clicking back over here, we can put in some more text right here, etc. So I've added all this stuff in. Now let's just say, all right, I want to get rid of all this. I want to delete it. Simply right-click any elements, or let me see this. Yeah, right-click any element and click on Delete. For this one right here, right-click on Elements, Delete. Right here, the button we don't want, right-click and click on Delete right there. Now we can go ahead and take things out. So for example, right here on the demo I have over here, I chose to actually get rid of this right here. I don't really want this because, you know, these companies, they're not really real. So I just want to get rid of this section. So I'm going to click on the X right there, delete it. Now, right here, we have these images. Now, there is a link below in this video, again, and you can go ahead and download all of the demo images that I use for my website to help you follow along so you know what to do. So go ahead and download those images. So I'll go ahead and I'll download them as well. But right here, I'll click on this section right here and go to Style. You see how we have this image right here? Click on Choose the Image, Upload Files, select the files, and then go ahead and download the folder in the description of this video. You're gonna get these images right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and right click or hold shift and download all of these. So right here, I'll click on open. And now what I'm doing is I'm uploading all those images now to my WordPress website so I can use them on my website. And you might want to do the same thing. So if you have images that you need or that you want to add to your website, this is how you would upload images. All right, so my image is finally uploaded. Now I'm gonna click on this one right here with this girl and then click on Insert Media. And now you can see that the girl is right there. Now right here under the position, we can kind of control like the position. So center left, center center, center right, bottom left, etc. So you can kind of you know, get customizable and decide where you want to put the image. So I'll just do something like I don't know, this one's good right here, right? And then again, you can always change the text right here. So we can put like we'll put 30% off. And then maybe right here under style, you want to change the topography to something. So you want to do, was it architect's daughter we were doing? Or yeah, it's architect's daughter. Something like that. You know, you can always do that, but I think that looks a little tacky, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just go ahead and click on default. Now again, right here, you can do the same thing. I'll click on this section right here, which controls the background, the column, style, and then choose the image. And then I'll go ahead and add in an image of this guy right here. And then I can't see him right now. So let's see if we can fix this here. I'll do top right, and there you go. That works perfectly fine. Now also we have different options right here. So you can use a gradient color if you want to do a gradient. So for example, right here we have a gradient background now. So we have black and a red. And also you can add in a classic, which is again just an image. You can also add in a slideshow as well, which is just multiple images. It's just basically a slider that loops images over and over. Personally, I think that's too much, and that's really going to make your audience like, dude, there's too much stuff going on your website. Now, there's also the option for hover right here. And hover means that when someone hovers over this section, what do you want to happen? So for example, right here, I'll just put in gradient, and I'll just throw in these two random colors. Now, right here, you see I have normal, but if I hover over it, you see now how it has that gradient. You see that? So now that we've done that, we'll go to this one right here, and we'll do the same things. Now, over here on my website, I have a picture of this girl right here. So I'll go on over here, and I'll simply do the same thing. Style, and I'll go to choose the image, and I'll select the girl right here. Insert media. And let's do center left or center right. Center right's good. There we go. Now, if you ever want to save something, just click on this update right here on the bottom left, and there you go. It's saved. And if you want to see your site live, just click on this hide panel right here. And now you go. There you go. So now you have this section all done. Then there you go. So let's go on and keep going. So before we talk about the advanced stuff like margin and padding, I just want to get you all comfortable with the page builder to kind of understand how things work. So for example, these dots right here, this controls every section. So whenever you see these dots, it usually controls the entire section. And then this right here is inside of this section, and it controls this section. So just click on these dots right here. And let's just say we go to the advanced section. Now we'll talk a little bit more about margin and padding in just a bit. But margin and padding is space, and you might use those eventually on your website. But for example, right here, there's 50 margin to the top, right? But if I get rid of this, you're going to see how it goes up like that. And if I add margin, you're going to see it goes down like that. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of the margin. You know, I think there's too much white space right there. So we'll talk more about margin and padding a little bit more when we decorate our homepage. But let's just keep scrolling down here. So here we have featured products, and right here is where our products will be displayed. While you're editing the page, you cannot see your products, but once you click on update and save, you are able to see your products. Now let's go ahead and change this section right here. So on my website right here, you can see that I have this section, and I like this section a little bit more better. I think this section looks much more attractive than something like this right here. So what I want to do here is I want to go ahead and change stuff. Now, right here, you can kind of see we have one middle section. So right here, I don't need this box right here, right? We don't need two boxes. So I can just right click on this. I'm sorry, I can click on this right here and right click and click on delete. So now I only have one section, right? Now let's just say I want to center stuff, you know, because this stuff doesn't look good. I'll click on this text. We'll go to, I think it's style, but I think alignment's right here. Actually, this will work. Yeah, there we go. Guys, I use a lot of page builders. I use like 6. So if I'm not a super pro at every single one, you know, sometimes I forget exactly where they are. Right here, the text, align. Here again, align. And this section right here, I just want to delete it. You know, I don't think we need this section right here. So let's just go ahead and right click and delete this section. And then also for the button right here, I want to center this button right there. Now I want to go ahead and add in a different background image. Now, do you know how to do that? I think you know how to do that by now, right? These buttons up here control this whole section. So buttons, style, are you getting it? Are you understanding it? Now I'm gonna go ahead and upload that image. I think the image is right here. It's hard to see because you can see right here how these people are on the end. And I'll click on insert media. So now that I put that in, I want to actually take this and I want to bring it down here because we actually have our products displaying right here, and I just don't want this banner. So what I want to do here is I want to add a new section right here. So I'm gonna click on this plus icon right here, just put in a single space right there. And then I'm gonna take this right here and I'm gonna drag it into this right here. Right there. All right, sweet. So now that that's there, the product will display right here with my icons right there. And then I'll have my footer section right here. So I want to expand this across. So what I'll do over here is I'll go on here to this section right here, change this content width to full width. And then below that, we have the column gap. So I want to get rid of all these little gaps right here. So under this section right here, I'll just say no gap. And now you can see how the gaps have now disappeared and it stretches all the way across. Now what I want to do now is I want to fix this image. So whenever you have images and you add them to your site, you can kind of position them where you want them to be. So right here, I'll click on these dots right here, and these dots, they control this section right here. Now right here under style, I'll go over here to position and I'll do something like top center or default, and you can kind of get an idea of where it is. But a better thing to do is actually to take the size right here and actually just go to contain. And now you can kind of see where you're at right now. And now you can kind of get an idea of what you're doing. So over here under attachments, I want to change this to default right now. And I don't want to repeat. And then right here, we can do something like, you know, default, or you can kind of position this, different parts, etc. So right here, I'll just leave it as default. Now for this image right here, you know, maybe I want to go ahead and do something like automatic, which looks a little bit better. Something like that. And then maybe right here instead, I can do the position of something like center to kind of achieve something like that right there instead. So you just kind of have to move stuff around and find out what works for you. So now that I did that, let's go ahead and add in an overlay. So over here, background overlay, I'll go ahead and select the color. I'll select black, and I just want to select an overlay over this like that right there. So now we have this section right here and it looks beautiful. So that's how you can achieve this section. Now guys, right now we're just designing the page. I'm just getting you comfortable with the page builder. So the next section, what I want to do is I want to add in 3 little blurbs below this section. So to add a section, I'll click on this plus, and right here, I'll click on these 3 sections. So I want to add 3 blurbs. So right here, I'll click on this, and then I'll go ahead and find an icon box, and I'll just drag it in there like that. And then what I can do here is I can actually just duplicate this like this right here. So duplicates, and then I'll go ahead and duplicate it as well. And then here I can just go ahead and delete, and then delete as well. So right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in something like, you know, you can change the icon right here in the library. You can change like a $sign. So for example, you can add reassurance for your websites. So for example, like money back guarantee. Here I'll put money back. And then here we can add some demo contents, you know, something like, you know, we offer 60-day returns, etc. And also for the style, you can always go ahead and change the color of the icon as well. So for example, right here, change it to that, or this, or that, or something that you want. And what we can do here is I'll say, all right, we have this right here. That looks good. Now, again, instead of actually doing all this from scratch, you can just delete these and duplicate this as well. So I'm just kind of like opening up your brain to just different scenarios on how you can use duplicate. So right here, I'll click on this pen right here, and I want to add a border. So I want to add something that goes around this. So over here, under the advanced section, we'll go to border, and then right here under solid, I will add a one pixel like that, and there you go. And then what I can do here again, instead of doing all this from scratch, is just delete these, and then I'll go ahead and duplicate this. So using the duplicate function is really helpful. It'll save a lot of time and effort. You can see now I have this full section made, and I can just, you know, duplicate it and move on to the next section. Now, if I want to add padding right here, there's a few ways I can do this. So right here under edit section, I'll go to the advanced section right here, and I want to add some padding right here. So I want to add some padding to the top right there. Now I'm going to click on this right here and just say I only want it to the top. So padding again is space. So the whole reason why I'm teaching you this section is because I want you to be able to change stuff later whenever you use templates or something else from another tutorial. And that's it. We made this section, and here I'll click on update. And the last thing we're going to do here is we're simply going to go ahead and just change this section right here. So I hopefully by now you know how to kind of rearrange stuff and change things. So up here, I'll click on these dots, and I'll go to style. I'll choose the image, and I want you to upload that image that I have in the folder, which is this one right here, and voila. So here what we can do is we can go ahead and change this font to something like, I think the font I used in the demo was called Architect's Daughter or something like that. Architect's Daughter, you know. Yeah, that was it, you know. That's the font I use. It's pretty bizarre looking. Here, I'll take this text and I'll just drag it up there. You know, I'll just delete it. I'll just delete this text. Actually, I don't really want it. And then here, I'll just put in like fashion. Now, what I can do here is I'll go right here and I'll take this text. I'll put something there. And then right here, I'll take this text and I'll drop it in right there. All right. And then here, I'll just put in like summer sale. And I'll make this a little bit smaller. So I want to make all of this small. Now, on my demo website over here, I have this as black. So what I can do is change all this stuff to black right here. So again, style, typography, or text color, and then change all this to black right here. Style, and then also change this to black. And what I might want to do is I might want to reduce the opacity, right? So I might want to go ahead and go back over here to this section, go to background overlay, and slightly just reduce this, you know, so this stands out a little bit more. I think I used a blue section like that. Yeah, so the blue in that picture kind of comes off as gray, you can see. So that's how I'm achieving this section. And then right here, I just made this text a little bit bigger. So typography, I added the size a little bit bigger like that. And then what I can do here is under the margin section, I can add in some margin like that, just to kind of get a little bit closer like that. And then the same thing for this one right here. This one actually has, let's see, does that have margin on this? Yeah, this actually has margin on already. We can just get rid of this margin. And then there you go. And now we have this section and it's all ready to go. So you can see it looks very, very similar to ours right here. Of course, there's just a little space right here, and then you can go ahead and mess around with that. Now for the button right here, all I did was I added a background color. So if I click on this button right here, you can actually go to style and you can kind of design it. So for the background color right here, I just put in a black background like this right there. And then you can kind of go ahead and we're going to go ahead and link that to other parts of our website later, but let's just go ahead and save all of our progress. So guys, congratulations. We have done our homepage. So hopefully by now you have enough training to kind of understand how to use the page builder. Let's go ahead and move on now away from the page builder and let's go on to the other pages and see if there's anything that we want to change or just talk about how to even add pages. So let's go ahead and close this right here. I'm gonna go to view page. All right, now over here we have our menu. So let's go to our About Us page. Now again, our About Us page, you can go ahead and change this to anything that you want right here by simply clicking on Edit with Elementor, and you can go ahead and add anything that you want. You can change anything that you want, etc. That's a little pop-up they have for a new feature or something like that. And also what I want to note is that this page builder actually has blocks and templates. So whenever you want to add a section like this right here, you see this little folder right here. Now this folder has pre-made templates. Now some of these are free and some of these are pro. If you do want to purchase the pro, I'll leave a link in the description of this video and you can go ahead and purchase the pro version and you get access to these templates right here. Now with the pro version, you also get other things like you get more modules, more elements, more templates, more blocks, etc. Now what blocks are basically just pre-made sections that you can just kind of pick and add to your website. So for example, if I want to click on insert right here and add this block to my website, you can see here now the block was added to our website and this section is now part of our website. So I'll go ahead and delete that. And that is just a quick way on how you can, change stuff and add blocks and templates, etc. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go to our contact form and make sure that your contact form is working. Let's go to view page. You know, I think there's a plugin that was not installed. It looks like WP Forms is being weird. Remember we talked about shortcodes? So shortcodes again are from plugins. So let's go over here to dashboard and we're gonna go to plugins and let's go to installed plugins really quickly. I wanna see if this plugin was installed. Oh, it is right there. It's just not activated. It's a little weird. So WP Forms Lite. Now, if you can't find this, it's not in your dashboard, go to add new and right here, go to paste and you will find WP Forms. And this is the plugin that you need right here. So I have it installed, so I'll just click on activate. All right, it's activating. All right, cool. So now that's activated, our form should actually be working. Let me just go ahead and double check right here. Let's go back to visit sites and contact us. And now see if our form will display right here. Send us a message. go ahead and refresh the page really quickly. No. So let's go back over here to dashboard, and let's go ahead and make a contact form. So let's go over here to WP Forms, all forms, and right here, we'll go to add a new. And right here, simple contact form. So we'll create a simple contact form. Now this contact form, you can kind of drag and drop stuff. So you can drag in like numbers right here. And you know, if you want to make it required, you click on this and then make it required. So something like that. And then click on save. Now to make sure you know what email this goes to, now by default, this is going to send it to the email that WordPress was installed with. So if you want to change that email, you go to settings right here, and you can go ahead and put in whatever email that you want right here, and it'll send it to that email. And then this right here is your email subject. So like a new or email from e-commerce website. And this will basically remind you where the email came from, etc. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that, close this. Now that we have the shortcode copied and pasted, let's go ahead now and paste it onto our website. So here, visit sites, contact us, and I will edit the page with Elementor. Now right here, it looks like this shortcode thing's not working. I'll just delete all this because this looks like it was for another contact form or something. There's a few ways on how you can do this. Just type in code and shortcode right here. You can just drag this and just go ahead and paste that shortcode right there. And then go to apply. All right, and there is our contact form. I'll click on update. And now you have a beautiful contact form. And when someone emails you, it will go directly to your email inbox. Pretty amazing, right? So it looks like we're all done creating the website. So I've shown you all how to kind of use the page builder, how to make an about us page, contact us page. Now, if you want to make a new page from scratch, you're going to go to plus new and go to page. And let's say you want to make like a services page. I'll just do this really quickly. So over here, I don't want a sidebar, right? And I want it to be all the way across, full width stretched. And I want to disable this title. So services, I don't want that to display on my website. So here, I'll disable the title, click on publish, and now I'll click on edit with Elementor. So this again is whenever you want to make a page. So you can just add a page and make it and then add it to your menu. So right here, I'll just use a template really quickly. I'll just grab this one right here. And it's just going to import this template. Now what I want to do here is I want to add it to my menu right here. So let's go ahead and go over here to view the page. Or actually, I should have just gone exit the dashboard, huh? Yeah, for those people who are experienced, like, what are you doing, Darrell? Just go to exit. So over here, I'll go to appearance and I'll go to menus. Now, simply whenever you want to add a page to your website, so right here, I'm gonna make sure this is my primary menu. I'm gonna select my primary menu and I have my services section, right? So I wanna take my services and add it to the menu. Now the services is right there. Now let's say, for instance, you want to have a drop-down menu. So maybe you don't want to have men, woman, accessories all show up, right? What we can do here is we can drag these like that and then click on Save Menu. So now let's watch what that does to your website. So here, I'll go under here to Visits. And now you see right here, Home, the Services, the Store, and now these are drop-down menus. So when I hover over it, it'll display those pages. So now if I click on Services right here, it's going to display the services section, and voila, there we go. It's all set up. It's being a little funky right here, so I don't know, maybe I don't want to delete that page or something like that. Maybe it's being a little weird or something like that. So I've shown you all now how to make your home, your services, your contact page. I've shown you how to create pages. Now, just in case you don't know how to link pages, I'm just going to show you really quickly. So let's say, for example, if someone clicks on Find More, you want to take them to your contact page, or if someone clicks on Shop Now, you want to take them to your shop page. Right here, I'll go ahead and click on the Contact Us page. And right here, I'll just go ahead and grab the link, copy this, and we'll go back to our home page right here. And I'll click on Edit with Elementor. And all you need to do is take that link and put it inside the button. So let me just go ahead and show you really quickly. Right here, Find More. Go ahead and paste that and Updates. And here, I'll go ahead and click on View the Page. Now, when someone clicks on this button right here, it'll take them directly to your Contact Us page. All right, so that was just one section that I wanted to cover, just to make sure that you understand how to link pages. Let's go ahead and get away from the builder experience And let's go ahead now and go to the theme customizer options, and then we're gonna start making products. So in short, the theme customizer controls the outside of the website. So it controls what the page builder isn't controlling basically. So right here, click on customize. And now we're gonna kind of mess around with the theme customizer. It just basically adds like options for your footer and basically your header option, as well as some WooCommerce features as well. So right here we have header and site identity. So by default, they had this logo right here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. I don't really want this right here. And I'll add in my own logo. So right here under logo, I'll click on select logo, and I'll go to upload files and go ahead and upload a logo. Now, if you need a logo, you can go to fiverr.com. There is a link in the description of this video to Fiverr. So I'll go over here to darrelwilson.com/Fiverr. I do have a coupon code as well. I think I'll use the code Darrel10. You'll save 10% off your first order. But right here, just type in logo. And this is where I personally got my logo. And you can get a logo for as little as $5. So over here under budget, just put like something like 5 to 10. And then you'll come across like, oops, there we go. You'll come across these people making logos for like $5. And I got my logo from these guys. So when you see my logo, you're gonna say, well, his logo is not bad at all. You know, it's actually pretty nice. They make really good logos. You just have to kind of go through each seller, find out which one's good, find out which one sucks, and just kind of work your magic. I mean, right here, this guy's offering logos for $10, $10, $10, $10 right here as well. So in the folder I gave you all, there is my logo. I actually made it all white for this tutorial. I think it's actually right here. And this is it right here. I'll click on select. And right here, you can't see because it's all white. So I'll just go ahead and do this right here. And then we'll go ahead and do trial and error, and we'll kind of mess around with my logo a little bit later. So there's my logo right there. I'm gonna go ahead and say, do I want this for different logo devices? No. Let's see right here. Different logo for retina devices? Yes. Now what I need to do here is I probably need to add this for the transparent menu as well. So let's go ahead and go over here. Now what I wanna do here is, since this is a transparent menu, this section is gonna be controlled in the transparent menu option. So right here, different logo for transparent header, I'll take that off. I'm saying no. I want to use my logo for all of them, right? Now let's go back over here to primary header, and I want to change the size of this right here. I'm sorry, it is under site identity. I'll scroll down right here, and under logo width, I can reduce the width of my logo right there. See that? I'll leave it right there. Now for site icon, the site icon you can see right here on Fiverr, this is the actual site icon. So what you want to do is probably put your logo right there instead. So I'll grab my logo right there and go ahead and put it up there. And then up here, now you can see that my logo is now displaying on the browser. It's pretty cool, right? So let's go back over here. Primary menu, right here. So last item in the menu. So we'll talk just a little bit about WooCommerce, but you can add stuff like a button on the last section right here. You can add something like a search box, a widget, but I think WooCommerce is probably one of your best options. So right here, this is like the shopping cart basically. And we'll talk more about that when we start adding products and stuff. Right here, you can change the border color. You can change the divider color. And you can kind of go through these options and mess around with this stuff, such as mobile menu, etc. Going back over here, transparent menu. You can see here how now you can kind of mess around with all these settings. Now right here, I can't really see the text, right? It's pretty hard to see. So I might want to change the site title. I might want to change the actual color of everything, right? So over here, we can go to site title and then site title color. Now the site title color is basically when you have a site title right here. So that's not going to really apply for us, but under menu right here, I'll do something like the link color. I'll change it to black right there. So now you see that the menu is now black and it's a little bit easier to see. Now for the hover option, now when someone hovers over this, do you want it to be what color? Well, you can say, well, I want this to be red. So if I hover over it now turns red. But I'm gonna leave it all as black. You know, I think black is more easier on the eye. It's easier for people to see, etc. Here I'll click on publish to save the changes. And let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we have other options right here like sidebar, etc. We'll talk more about sidebar when we talk about our WooCommerce page. Right here we have footer. So again, footer is what controls the bottom right here. So footer widgets. If you want to take out the footers, you can take this out like that. Or if you want to mess around with the bottom bar, which is this section right here on the way bottom, you can go ahead and put in whatever text you want right there. Going back right here. Now for widgets right here, footer area 1 right here. So this is where you can kind of put stuff in right here. So let's say for instance right here, this section, you want to add in like a navigation bar, or you want to add in widgets. So right here, you click on add a widget and you can add in like products. You can add in anything that you want basically. So for example, right here, I'll put in products and I'll get rid of this navigation menu. I'll remove this. And now you see that we have products displayed right here. And then we can actually control how many products we want displayed. Something like that. So what I'm saying is you can kind of add stuff. So there's little widgets that you can add to your footer, etc. So that's just basically a rundown of your footer. I'm not going to go too much into the footer. There's a lot you can do with it, but I do have another tutorial on the Elementor page builder where I talk a lot about the footer. But for most of us, we don't really need all this stuff. Now for homepage settings, you always want to make sure that your homepage is set to home. Usually the theme will actually do this for us automatically, but if you don't have demo content and you want a homepage, you will need to assign the homepage to your homepage. All right, I know that sounds weird, but yeah. So you'll need to always assign, like for example, if someone comes to this website, what's the first page you want them to go to? Your homepage, right? Duh. So you'd want to assign it to your homepage, right? And let's go back over here. And these other settings right here, I'm not really going to go too much into them, like breadcrumbs and blog, CSS. Just forget about that. Like you're not even gonna get that at all. But this theme does have pro features. If you do want to check them out, there's a link below to purchase it. But for most of us, we don't really need the pro version. I think the free version is just enough to get started. So now that we've done that right there, let's go ahead and move away from the theme customizer. And now let's talk about how we can create products. Now in this section, I'm going to teach you all about variable products and simple products. I'm going to show you how to set it up, how to create categories, etc. so you can start making money. Yeah, that's why you're here. So the first thing you want to do is when you install WooCommerce, which is the plugin that you need, you'll click on Run the Setup Wizard. Now, for any reason you don't have this, or if you don't have the WooCommerce plugin installed, you'll go to Plugins, go to Add New, and go on over and type in WooCommerce. Just like this, WooCommerce. And this right here is the plugin that you will need. It has more than 5 million active installs. So right here, go to Dashboard. Now, in case accidentally you close this, or you don't know where it is, or you just clicked on Skip Setup and you're lost, what you can do here is go ahead and paste this right here into your browser. Make sure you're logged in. So for example, right here, the name of my website is Elementors. So just type in this code right here, wp-admin, !page, setup, and then press enter. Now right here, you'll make sure that you're logged in. So remember me, and then give it one more try. So I'll go click on paste, and then right here, I'll do Elementors like that. And you should be brought to this page right here, okay? Now I'm gonna close this really quickly, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just click on Run the Setup Wizard through my dashboard. Now what we're doing here is we're basically setting your address, we're setting the currency, how you want to sell products, etc. So where is your store based? Go ahead and put in whatever country you're from. Here I'll just put in some fictional address. I'll put in like one of my old addresses here. Valencia, California, and then right here. And I want to get paid in dollar. Do you want to sell physical and digital? Say sure, yeah. Do you want to help WooCommerce? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, nah, I don't want to help you guys. Let's go. I'll do it later. All right. Now I'm going to show you all how to set up Stripe on your website, and also how to set up PayPal as well on your website. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and set up PayPal. And again, we're going to run some test payments to make sure that your website is fully operational, that people can come to your website with a credit card and pay for your product, and you can make money after watching this video, right? So I'll just do PayPal for now, and later on, I'll go ahead and use Stripe. Right here, click on Continue. All right. Now right here, it's asking for shipping. Now we're gonna mess with all this a little bit later, but for example, right here, what do you want to charge for shipping? So I'll just say $5. Now, what do you want to charge for shipping that are basically not covered by your area? So we're gonna assign shipping zones. So for example, LA, or sorry, California, and then someone from Mexico or Canada wants to buy our products, they're going to be charged $10 because they're not in my district, right? They might, you know, cost more shipping. So right here, we'll use ounces, pounds, grams, kilograms, or meters. I know United States is on the, you know, I had a big debate about this. You know, California and the United States is just much larger. So it makes sense for us to use like pounds and miles and not like, you know, millimeters and centimeters. Although that's more accurate, I'm very aware of that. United States, it'd make more sense because, I mean, the miles, you know, we drive so much in California. It wouldn't make sense to use meters, you know, because miles are bigger, you know. So anyway, so right here it's saying recommended for all WooCommerce stores. Automated taxes, yes. WooCommerce admin, yes. MailChimp, yes. And Facebook, yes. And I'll also show you how you can integrate all your products onto your Facebook fan page. So right here, click on continue. This is going to take some time. It's going to install all of these plugins for us. Now right here, you will need to install the Jetpack plugin. What this plugin allows you to do is allows you to get automated taxes and automated shipping. So you don't have to go through and set shipping rates and tax rates. Oh, it's a pain in the butt. In fact, Shopify charges you all $300 a month for this, and you're getting it for free with this platform, WooCommerce. It's pretty incredible. I mean, that's right. I'm not kidding. Shopify charges $300 a month for that feature. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to create a WordPress.com account. So I already have one. So it's already authorizing my connection. So it's going to prompt you through a process on creating a WordPress.com account. Just go ahead and make a free account. It doesn't cost you anything at all. It's free, and it'll actually give you the ability to have automated taxes and automated shipping for your website. So now that we've done this, let's go ahead and create our first product. So right here, I'm going to click on create a product. Now by default with this demo, they gave us a bunch of demo products, and to be honest, you don't need any single one of them. But right here, we're going to pretend that we are selling iPhones now. So I'm no longer a clothing store, guys. I'm selling iPhones. Here, I'm going to dismiss this. So here I'm going to do iPhone black. And right here, I'll just go ahead and add in some dummy content. So let's see right here, this right here. I'll just go ahead and take this. Then we'll go back to my product. Now, here, I'll just do this right here. I'll just put bottom description. Bottom description. You'll understand why I did this later, all right? But this is actually the description on the bottom of your product. Now, you can see I was messing around with this earlier. So this right here is the iPhone. Now, if you want to make a new product or a new category, just say like a iPhone, I don't know, iPhones. All right, we'll just do iPhones. And then, yeah, iPhones, or yeah, so iPhones. And we're not going to use this one. We'll use the uppercase one, okay? So basically, every product that I make is going in the iPhones category, all right? So right here, we have a price. So regular price, what does this cost? Well, this costs around $300, but it's on sale for $250 only between the 24th to the 31st. So only for like a Halloween special. This is taxable, yes, or you could put no, but we'll talk about taxes and all that stuff a little bit later. Product tags, I'll just put phones and iPhones. Now, inventory. Do you have a SKU number? If you do, put it in. If you don't put nothing. Manage stock. How many of these do you have? So let's just say I have 20 of these. Allow back orders. Do you want to allow back orders? Yes, sure, but notify the customer, or do not allow. Now, when do you want to be notified when you're running low on this product? Let's just say after 10. So right now we have 20, but once we sell 10 and then we have 10 left, we're going to get emailed and the store is going to notify us that we're running low on this certain product. All right, sounds simple, right? Shipping, right here, go ahead and put in the pounds and the dimensions such as inches, etc. Shipping class, we're not going to cover that just yet. Link products. So what's an upsell and what's a cross-sell? Now, Amazon.com does this same method. So here I'll just put in like, I'll just grab a random product. So an upsell, and then also I'll do shoes right here. All right, we'll grab in shoes. We'll grab these shoes. So an upsell. So an upsell is a product that you recommend instead of the currently viewed product. So that means if someone clicks on this product right here, the iPhone Black, they're going to be recommended this product instead. Now, what a cross-sell is that Let's say, for example, somebody added this product to the cart and they are on their way to check out. It is then going to offer an additional product of the cross-sell. So remember, upsell is recommending a product that you are currently viewing, and a cross-sell is recommending a product that you are leaving. So as you're leaving the store, as you're checking out, it'll recommend this product right here. All right, and I'll show you more. You'll understand what I'm talking about. Attributes. We are not going to mess with attributes because this is not a variable product. Advanced purchase note. You want to notify the customer about anything. So for example, if someone buys this, do you want to say, thank you so much, screw you, here's a 10% discount, or something, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead and put in the purchase note. Do you want to enable the reviews? Yes or no, etc. Now right here, we're going to put, this is a must-have iPhone. And then right here, you can go ahead and leave some information like this, and like this. Now scroll down right here under product image. Now we need to actually put some product images here. So I actually downloaded some images from the internet, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use those really quickly just to make this as a clean example here. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this product of an iPhone, because now we're pretending that we're an iPhone store. So yeah, that's how it goes. Set product image. And then also right here, set product gallery. So for example, if you have another picture of the iPhone, you can go ahead and put it in. I'll just throw in this one right here, just to give you an example of what we're talking about, what I'm talking about. I don't know why we say we, like there's a guy behind me or something. There you go. And then right here, I'll do publish. All right, cool. So our product has been created. Right here, I'll go to view the product. And let's take a look. All right, cool. So iPhone black, this is a must-have phone. Remember, we have the three little dumb. And then remember the description that I put on the bottom right there, bottom description, this description right here. Now, what you may also like, you see how this is the upsell right here. Do you see that? Now let's go ahead and add this to the cart right here. I'm gonna add this to the carts. I added this to the carts, and I'm gonna view the carts. Now, when I view the cart right here, it's gonna say, you may also be interested in these right here. So you see here how now this is the cross sell. So that's an example of upsell and also a cross sell. Okay, hope you understand that. So now that I've talked to you about a simple product, let's talk about a variable product. So right here, this is the shortcut right here, plus new and go to product. All right, so this is a variable product. So I'm gonna do variable iPhone. All right, and then right here, I'll just put in some dummy contents. Right here, I'll just say that this is, we'll add this to, I don't know, we'll add this to the iPhones again and also the Androids. We'll add them to both, but this is an iPhone, but I'm just giving you an example of Android and iPhone. So you'll see what I'm talking about when I show you categories. So right here, we're gonna select variable product. Now you've noticed the price disappears, and the reason why it is because we need to set a price for a specific size or color, right? So over here under attributes, we're gonna click on add right here. Now, what color is this iPhone? So put color, and then right here I'll do black, and we got red. Use for all variations, save attributes. All right, it's loaded, okay. Now right here, click on add. What size is this iPhone? So is this a 16 gig? Is this a 32 gig? What size is this? 16 gig? Now this next button right here, it's above the enter sign. So hold shift and press the slash above the enter sign, and that's how you get that symbol. Right here, 32 gig, use for all variations, and click on save attributes. So now I have two sizes and two colors, right? Now let's go to variations right here, create variations from all attributes, and click on go. And just click on OK. All right, 4 variations added. Right here, click on OK. Now, this kind of sucks, but variation products, they take a while to make. But for example, we have a black 16 gig and a black 32 gig, a red 16 gig and a red 32 gig. Now, what you need to do here is click on this little arrow and select a color and also a price. So right here we have black, right? So this obviously is the black phone. And how much does this black phone cost? Well, the 16 gigs only costs around 300 bucks, all right? And that's it. I'll close this. Now, what does the 32 gig black cost? So again, put the black here, but the black one costs $400. All right. Now you need to put the picture and also the price. If you don't have the price, the product will not display at all. So you need to make sure that that's correct information. So right here, I'm gonna put the red. And I think I have a red iPhone I found. Red, there we go. So this now is the red iPhone. And this would be, again, something like t-shirts, something with a variable, something with multiple variables with size, color, weight, something in that manner. Set variation, here I'll do 300. I'll go ahead and close this. And this right here costs us $400. And select this right here, and there you go. And I'll close this, so we're finished. That's it. Now right here, remember, product short description. This is the description they see first, okay? So this is the description they see first. Here, I'll put in these bullet signs. All right, and product image. We'll just select the product image. And there you go. All right, now right here, it says default form values. So what is the default selection that you want people to select when they click on this product? Well, you can say, well, I want them to click on the black, this one, or you can just say no default size, etc. And again, you can go through all these settings right here and set these up, but I'm not going to because I already told you how to do that. And I'm super lazy, so I'll just click on publish. Okay, cool. So let's click on view the product. All right, awesome. So variable phone. So let's go ahead and take a look at the color. So red. And then right here, I'll do 16 gig. $300. Let's see, black, yeah. Black 16 gig, and then black 32 gig. You see how the price goes up like that? Now let's go to the red. The red 32 gig, $400, and the red 16 gig, $300. So this is how you can create a variable product. And right here, this is the description they see first. Remember, we have the bullets. And then also right here, this is the description at the bottom. Now, I do have a tutorial, guys, on WooCommerce, and it's in my channel. All right, so I have a full tutorial on WooCommerce, and it's about an hour and 30 minutes long. It has a lot of likes, it has a lot of views. People really find my information valuable, and I cover every product. So I talk about the group products, I talk about the virtual, downloadable, affiliate products, and I go through every single option of basically everything. So I'm not going to cover the other stuff because I already have tutorials for that, just like I already have a tutorial for Elementor. So for example, we'll go back right here, and this right here is my newest Elementor tutorial. So if you want to go ahead and learn how to use the page builder 100%, like let's see right here, what did I do here? But anyways, like learning 100%, I have a full tutorial on Elementor and also another tutorial on the WooCommerce plugin. But for the information that I'm giving you right now, what I'm telling you right now, this is enough that you'll need. You don't need any other information, to be honest, because right now you're on your way. You already know how to make simple products and variable products. So I think by now you're probably good. So this right now covers the product section. Now let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper and let's talk about the WooCommerce settings. All right, so now that I explained products, let's go ahead and talk about where your products are displayed. Let's talk about the pages that it goes on, and let's also talk about where you can put them on your website. Now, whenever you create products, by default, they're going to end up on your shop page. Now, your shop page, again, is your default area where products are displayed. Now, let's just say, for instance, that your shop page, you accidentally got rid of it, or you don't know where it is, or you just can't find your shop page or even your account page or your cart page, etc. Now, if you're missing pages, what you can do here is go to WooCommerce and go to status. Now, this is for everybody, just in case you want to delete something on accident and then you panic, because you need every page for this plugin to work. Now, over here under tools, you'll go ahead and scroll down right here and you'll click on create default WooCommerce pages. Now what this is going to do is that it's going to create all of the pages that are automatically created with WooCommerce. Now remember, if you delete any page with WooCommerce. It will not work. You need every page for the checkout process to work, right? I mean, you need a cart page, you need a checkout page, you need the pages. So this will basically recreate all the pages that you have just in case you have them gone. Let's go back to visit sites. Now let's talk about short codes. Now by default, you can go ahead and place certain products in certain specific areas, right? Let's say you have the best selling products. Maybe you want those displayed on the front of your page, like such as featured products. So right here, I'll click on Edit with Elementor, and we'll quickly talk about the short codes. And this is basically where you can display certain products based off categories. So let's go ahead and scroll down right here. I'll click on this. Now this right here is a short code. So they have featured products. They want 5 columns, and they want no more than 10 products showing. Now I'll leave this page in the description below. This is basically where you can go ahead and list products. You can list products by columns, and you can also list by popularity, etc. So you can basically have your best-selling products automatically feeding on your front page. You can also have the random products displaying. There are a lot of different short codes that you can use if you want to display specific categories or specific products on a specific part of your website. There's basically no limitation on what you can do here. Now, if you're using Shopify, God help you if you are, you can't do any of this. You cannot do any of this, and you have to pay a developer like $1,000. But here we can go ahead and do it for free. So, for example, right here, we'll do featured products, and I want 4 columns, and I want no more than 8 products. Here, I'll click on update, or I don't even click on update. So now you see we have 4 products right here, and then we also have these no more than 8. So it's actually basically showing 8 as well. Now what you can also do is display by category. So for example, right here, we can do category. So let's go ahead and do this right here. I'll go ahead and take this shortcode right here, and don't worry, I'll put this in the description below. So right here, I'll paste this, and then right here, I'll go ahead and take this, put it like that, and then end the shortcode. So what I'm saying here is that, oh no, I don't even have hoodies. What am I doing? I'll put, what about women? All right, so what I did here is I'm using now the woman's category. So only I want woman's category being displayed on this page. I want 8 products listed and only 4 columns. Now let's just say I only want 4 products. So now it's just gonna display 4 products and that's it. So there is a lot of shortcodes that you can use to kind of add anything that you want. Now remember, to add this shortcode, just go on over here, type in shortcode. Just go ahead and display this anywhere you want, and then go ahead and give it any command that you want. So right here, I think men's, right? Do I have men's category, or is men's a category here? Yeah, so now this will display all of our men's products. So that's how you can display products on any part of your website that you want to display them on, all right? So I think you understand how to do that. I think that's easy to understand. Now you can also display specific categories as well instead of the products, all right? So that's just a way on how you can display products and also categories. You can just go over here and just do like a category limit instead, and it'll display the categories. Now let's just say you have a specific category of product and you want to display it on your menu like this, right? I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and do that. So what I'll do here is I'll go to store, and we just made the iPhone section, right? So I'm gonna click on iPhones. Now I'm gonna take this permalink right here and copy it. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go to our menu. So let's go to dashboard. And over here, I'll go to, where is it? Appearance, and go to menus. All right, so watch me closely here. Watch this, watch this. Custom links, the URL, go ahead and paste that in there. Now, what is this right here? This is iPhones, so iPhones, and then add this to the menu. All right, and then right here, I'll just drag that up there and place it and save it. Now you can also give your categories a description as well. So over here under products and categories, you can give your categories an image, and you can also give them a little bit of description. So right here we have the, let's see right here. I'm gonna delete this one, guys. All right, sorry, I don't know why I have 2. All right, and then right here, I'll do something like edit. And then I'll put this is the iPhone section. iPhone section, welcome. and then we can go ahead and we can upload an image. Now, the reason why you upload an image to categories is because if later you want to display categories only on your websites, then you need an image of categories, right? So categories will show like that right there, that thumbnail. So now let's go ahead and take a look at our page and see if everything is successful. So right here, store, iPhones, and right here, this is the iPhone section, welcome. And then now we have our products there available. All right, so that's basically how we can achieve this specific section. The reason why it looks like that is because I actually have the second image and this one is actually bigger. So yeah, I should have changed that. This image is way too big, but it's just all for tutorial purposes. I just want you guys to understand what I'm doing. So now that you know how to basically put your shop somewhere, you know how to use the WooCommerce shortcodes, you know how to get the pages back, and you also know how to label the categories, let's finally talk about the WooCommerce settings. So let's go on over here to dashboard. And then WooCommerce settings. And guys, after this, I'm gonna buy something on this very website and we're gonna make sure that this website is fully operational for you. Now, right here is your general section. So for example, where is your store address, selling locations, where do you wanna sell it to? So do you wanna sell it to only USA? So right here, you can put United States. So you're basically saying, you know, guys, I only want to sell the United States and that's it. Or you can do this. I want to sell to all the countries except for, oh, I love this part. Who are we going to pick on? Who are we going to pick on today? Let's do a country from Europe. So this country cannot buy on our websites. Norway. Oh, you know what, Norway, you're way too cold, Norway. Sorry, I love Norway. I've been there. I've been to Oslo and Tromsø, but it is too damn cold there. And if we're selling like water, they probably don't want us. So we're going to say, look, we'll sell to every country in the world except for Norway. All right. Shipping locations, ship to all countries. And then the same thing applies. So you might want to make sure that this matches with each other. Geolocate, leave that setting on. This is a feature that WooCommerce has. That is amazing. Enable taxes, yes. Enable coupon codes, yes. Right here, you can change your currency. So right now, the Thai baht is pretty strong. Well, not really, but yeah. Dollar, euro, etc. So you're just gonna go ahead and put in your currency right there, etc. And then once you're done with that, you'll click on Save Changes. So that's like the basic settings of WooCommerce. Now let's go ahead and move on over to products right here. So shop page. So let's say, for instance, you make a page. What shop page do you want it to assign it to? So remember how I told you earlier how if you decide to lose a page, gotta make sure that's still recording. If you lose a page, you want to assign your shop page to another page, you can do that right here. Placeholder image, just go ahead and leave that there. Leave it as 8. Weight units, you can change this to pounds. You can change this to ounces or whatever you want to change it to. And also dimension units as well. You can change that to that as anything that you want. Enable reviews and also product ratings. You can kind of understand what that is. All right. Now also right here we have inventory. Enable stock management. This is exactly like the products are displayed. Remember how we talked earlier about product management, about how it'll display the number of products? You can set a global amount for all of your products right here instead of each individual product. But I've already explained how to do this, so you can go ahead and read through this. Downloadable products. I talked more about this in my tutorial, but downloadable products, guys, are really easy. Like you just upload a product and then there's no shipping, there's no tax. They get the product, so it's pretty easy to understand. Taxes. So right here we have automated taxes enabled, powered by WooCommerce services. So we are super lucky that we have automated taxes. Now what automated taxes will do is they will automatically calculate the taxes owed in that specific area, and they will charge the customer accordingly. Now you do have an option to say, I don't want automated taxes. I want to disable automated taxes. So personally, I think you should leave it as enabled. But for those of you who want to be really annoying and you want to get complicated, you want to get nasty, then we'll do disable automated taxes. So I disabled automated taxes. Now, right here we have standard rates. So basically what this is these are categories for taxes. So let's say, for instance, you want to go ahead and charge 0 rates. So for example, digital products in California have no sales tax. So right here, country code, we'll try to find USA, California, CA, and then I don't even need to put a zip code, state, and then 0 sales tax, and then we'll go ahead and say compound. So what compound is that do you want to charge taxes applied as other taxes as well? And also, do you want the tax on top of shipping as well? So I don't know where you're from and the laws of that, but if you want advice, you can go to taxjar.com, taxjar.com, and they will actually notify you. Let's see, taxjar states, state and local taxes. Now you can just go ahead and pick anything on the graph right here, like Nevada, and they'll tell you the local tax and the sales tax rate, etc. And then you can actually manually create all of your taxes like this if you decide to do that. If you want to charge more tax or less tax, I am not giving legal advice, but do whatever you want. This is your store, but you can go ahead and charge whatever you want. So right here, I'm saying people from California will get a 0 rate. However, people from, I'll just say, for example, USA, we'll just say, who do we not like? What state do we not like? Well, I don't like California, but we'll do Montana. Actually, Montana's really beautiful. Ugh, it's so sad. I shouldn't say that. No, I can't pick on them. We'll say Florida. So I'll just say people from Florida are going to be charged a 6% tax rate, and it's going to be compounded, and they're going to pay tax on top of the shipping as well. So now I'm basically saying people from Florida get charged around 6%. So this right here is the 0 rates. So you probably want to put all the 0% here, and then reduce rates, and then also standard rates as well. So that's how you can apply taxes to certain specific areas if you decide to do that. So that covers the tax section. But guys, just have the automated taxes set up, make my life and your life easier. I don't have to talk to you. You don't got to talk to me. It's all automated, right? Now shipping. So shipping is a little different here. So right now we have United States, and then we have areas outside of the United States. So for example, right here, I'll go to edit, and we'll go ahead and edit this shipping rate. So right now we have a flat rate, and right here I'll click on edit. So I'll be charging people, a flat rate of $5 for shipping, and this is taxable in USA, right? So that's basically what that means. That's pretty simple to understand, right? Now what I can do here is I can go ahead and delete this, and I'll add a shipping method. I want to offer free shipping. So let's go ahead and offer free shipping for people in the United States. So here, now free shipping requires what? Free shipping requires a valid free shipping coupon, a minimum order amount of $50. You can do a minimum order amount or a coupon, which I'll show you how to do in just a little bit, and a minimum order amount and a coupon or both. So I'm just gonna say $50. All right, $50. So they have to pay $50 in fees, and they will get free shipping. All right. So let's go ahead and go over here now to add a shipping method. Now a flat rate, I'm going to say, well, what happens if they don't? What happens if they don't hit $50? Then they're going to be paying a flat fee of $5. And there you go. So that's it. So now we have set up free shipping, and also we set a flat rate for people in the United States. And you can also select other various regions. So let's go over here. Let's go back to shipping zones. Now, what about people outside of USA? Well, everyone else outside of the USA that we don't really have on our list right here, I'm just going to say, well, guys, sorry, I don't know where you're coming from, so I'm just going to charge you a 10% or a $10 fee. Sorry, that's what you get. So people from Mexico and Europe, sorry, guys. So what I'm saying here is that anyone outside of the area that you're selling in is going to be charged this rate by default. So that's kind of how that works, and that's basically what that means. All right. So that's shipping zones in a nutshell. Now there is a lot more comprehensive shipping rate. You can charge people based off the pound. You can charge people based off the quantity. And right here you can see that you can charge them a $20 fee plus a minimum order amount of this, and you'll charge them 10%. I will leave all of this in the description below for people who have very complex shipping, because I know I've worked on websites before. People sell refrigerators, and that can be very complicated, especially when you combine refrigerators with spoons. and they want you to ship everything at the same time. So I know it can be confusing. I will put this right here in the description below. I also will be having a tutorial on a flat rate shipping plugin that will make your life a lot easier. I will put that in the description below. I'll be making it in a few weeks from now. All right, so that is basically shipping in a nutshell. Payments. We're going to talk about payments last right here, just because I want to make sure that you understand this, and we're going to talk about this last because this is the most sensitive. Accounts and privacy. This is actually a new feature. Now, this basically has to deal with deleting people's personal information over a certain amount of time. So remove personal data from orders on request. You can have that checked. Personally, I would not have that checked because maybe they might come back later and then their information is deleted, or you can, remove access to download on request. Now, personally, guys, I'm not a legal advisor. I really don't know the laws of this. I'm just letting you know that this is here, and every country is different, especially socialist Europe, where they have GDPR now and they're trying to censor the internet. So we don't like them, but that's how it goes. So you can go ahead and check those if that's what you want. But again, I don't really know if that's the correct or incorrect way. So I can't really speak for this section too much. Right here, allow customers to create an account during checkout. No, have this one checked right here, because this will automatically create an account when someone creates and purchases something on your website. So they don't need to go to their email. They don't need to make a password. Everything is automated for them. So make sure this right here is checked. Emails. Now right here, you can actually go ahead and design your emails. Now I have a tutorial on this, and there's a plugin that you can use to make it really, really beautiful. And that will be in the WooCommerce tutorial. There's the email section. There's a plugin called Condense. Your emails look really beautiful, but I'm not really going to cover this in depth because I've already covered it in another tutorial. So check out that video. Integrations. Now this is for people who have any sort of third-party integration APIs, such as Printful, such as Facebook, etc. And we'll talk more about this at the end of the video. And we're going to set your Facebook up with your products, and we're going to have them totally integrated. You're going to make a lot of money. It's going to be amazing. Advanced. This right here is just basically saying, okay, guys, your account page is what page, your checkout is what page. You probably will never have to deal with any of this stuff right here. So now that we've all done this right here, let's actually start making money right now. So now that I've shown you all how to use the WooCommerce settings, let's go ahead now and use the payment methods. This is the most important part of the tutorial. Now in this section, I'm going to show you all how to get paid. So I've showed you all how to create products. I've showed you all the settings for WooCommerce. Now let's talk about how you can actually get paid. Now, one quick note that if you're from Middle East or you're from India, Stripe is not available in some countries, so is PayPal. The best payment gateway for you to use is to checkout. But for most of us, and the ones I'll be showing in this tutorial, I will be showing PayPal, and I will also be showing Stripe as well. So first, let's go ahead and set up your PayPal account. Now, first you'll need to go to paypal.com. You need to go to sign up, and you can make a personal account. So right here, just go to sign up, and you can do a personal account. Now, once you actually do this, the email you have right here that you sign up with, this is the email that you're going to use to get paid, okay? So you can see from my PayPal account that I have a lot of money going in there. So I basically withdraw money to my bank. So it goes to PayPal, and then it goes to my bank. So that's basically how I use PayPal. So I'm going to show you how to set that up on your website. So once you actually go ahead and you make an account, you'll go ahead and go over here to WooCommerce, and you'll go to Settings. And you're first going to go ahead and put in the PayPal email address that you have on file. So right here, payments, and then right here under PayPal, you'll click on Manage. All right, now right here, I have a PayPal email address, my other one that I have. So I'll be using this one right here. So once you make an account, you're going to put this PayPal email address right here, enable PayPal standard, and then you'll go ahead and go to Save Changes. And then now people can actually check out with PayPal on your website. So let's go ahead and purchase a product on our store. So right here, I'll click on Store, and I'll go ahead and buy these jeans for this jacket for just $2. Now this right here is optional. Now this right here is the other PayPal method, and you can actually disable it. Personally, I would disable it, and I'll explain what it is after this. But I already added this to the cart earlier. So this right here is just basically a faster way. So instead of going to view cart, checkout, you can just simply click on PayPal and you can check out directly with PayPal. But right here, I'll go to view the cart. And right here, I have this, and I'll go ahead and proceed to checkout. Now, the reason why this costs $7 is because remember how we have a $5 shipping rate? So here, I'll click on proceed to checkout. And I'll go ahead and scroll down and I'll click on proceed to PayPal. So now I'm going to go ahead and log in with PayPal, and I'm going to pay PayPal, and then that money is going to go into my PayPal account. All right, so I went ahead and paid for the product, and right now I went back to website, and voila. So now I have received money, and the customer has purchased something, they have been charged, and that's it. So now you know that this website is fully operational and everything is ready to go. Now that is one method. Now there's a second better method of using Stripe. I recommend Stripe because with Stripe, they don't have to leave your website. They can stay on your website and check out directly. And I think that's how maybe 99% of all websites work today. So although PayPal is a good alternative, it should be a secondary option. It should not be your first option because people want convenience. They want to check out fast. They don't want to have to go to PayPal and make an account, etc. So let's go ahead now and go to Stripe, and you're going to go ahead and make an account for Stripe. I'm going to go ahead and sign in right now, and then I'll meet you on the dashboard page. Okay, so this is Stripe right here, and remember, this is the best method for accepting payments if you are in the United States. These guys charge like a 2% fee, and it'll automatically send money from this account to your bank automatically. Everything is automated. You just need to go through the process of verification and putting in your bank account information. Now, once you do that, once you actually sign up for Stripe, you'll go back over here to your website. Now, you will need an SSL on your website, and SiteGround gives us one for free. But right here, you might not have this green padlock right here. It might say not secure. If it says not secure, which yours is probably not secure, we're going to go to plugins and go to add new. And we're going to install the SSL on our website. So right here, really simple SSL. Now, in short, what an SSL is that it'll encrypt personal information. So right here, really simple SSL, you're going to go ahead and click on activate. And remember, it encrypts personal information. So that basically means that you cannot see anything from the customer. That makes your site secure, right? I mean, that's why you get the green padlock. And basically, Stripe is the one that handles all of the sensitive information. So right here, you'll click on go ahead and activate the SSL. Now, once you do this, it's going to log you out of your website. Let me go ahead and close all these tabs right here. I have quite a bit of tabs, huh? Hey, all these notices. So once you actually do this, it'll kick you out of your website, and you will have to re-log in as well. So make sure that you write down your password and your email. Okay, so make sure you have that written down. It's going to kick you out. So once you have that set up, it's going to say that your website is secure, and then you will be able to use Stripe. But remember, you don't have the SSL, you cannot use Stripe, but SiteGround gives you a free one. So they give you unlimited free ones, so you'll never have to pay for them. If you're with HostGator, you got to pay every single year, it's like $100 or something like that every single year. It's a joke. It's terrible. So once you have this all set up, you'll go back over here to WooCommerce and go to settings. And we're going to set up a live payment, guys. So we're actually going to really do this right now. So right now we're going to go to payments. And right here under Stripe, we'll click on manage. Right here, it's saying link your PayPal account. No, this is, I don't want to do that. No. So right now we have enable Stripe, and right here we have enable test mode. Now, right now this is in test mode. If you ever want to take it out of test mode, you're just going to simply click on this, and then whatever API that you have, you'll put it in. Let me just show you. You might have got lost what I just said right there. So right now you'll click on developers and API keys. Right now this is in test data. So I need this publishable key, and I need the secret key as well. So right here, I'll click on reveal key. I'll go ahead and copy this right here. Go back over here. Publishable key. See that? Publishable key. I'll go ahead and paste it. Oops, sorry. I'll go ahead and paste it there. And secret key, I will go ahead and paste it right here as well. And that's it. Our account is now successfully hooked up together. So let's go ahead and test this. Let's go ahead and see if this is actually working. So let's go back to our website, visit sites, and you know, I really want to buy a lot of stuff, guys. Let's go ahead and go shopping. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this. I'll buy 3 of these. I'll buy 3. So I'm buying $450 worth of bracelets. Bracelets, right? Now remember, I have the option for free shipping because remember now that we spent more than 50 bucks, so we have the option for free shipping. So right here, I'll go to proceed to checkout. All right, and now right here, Stripe. Now remember, this is in test mode. So right here, I'll enter my secret credit card number. And then here, and then there. Now this is totally fake information, guys, so don't worry, this is in test mode. And right here, I'll click on place order. Now this is exactly what your customers are gonna go through. This is the same exact checkout process. There's no difference. All right, so the order has been received. We have received a payment of $450 and credit card was used. Now we can also get rid of Stripe. We can edit in the edit settings to get rid of Stripe because we don't really need that. Now let's just really quickly go to our Stripe account and see if this is working. Look at that. We just made $450. So now you can see that this is linked and that's it. You just need to copy and paste. Now you need to activate your Stripe account, obviously, but what you need to do next is right here when it says viewing task data, just click on that and it's then going to say, okay, this now is real data, and it's just going to give you your publishable key and your real secret key, and just copy and paste that, the same exact process. So it's the same exact way. There's no difference. You would just go ahead and copy and paste this once you activate your account, and that's it. Now you can take payments. I mean, that's it. This website is fully automated. It's ready to go. Now that you know how to accept payments and everything like that, let's just go ahead and create a quick coupon code to make sure that you can offer this coupon code on maybe Facebook, or you can give it to your mom and you can give her a discount or something like that. So let's go on over here to WooCommerce and we'll go to coupons. Now, I think that I didn't really talk about coupons and they're pretty easy to understand. I made one earlier. I made this one about a year ago. Well, that's a long time ago. Here I'll go to add a coupon. And right here, I'll go ahead and say this is the Darrel discount, or Darrel, and then I'll put like gives 15% off. So right here we have different options. Now we have a fixed cart discount, or we have a percentage discount. So a percentage is going to give them a % off the total order. A fixed amount is going to give them a dollar amount off the total cart, or a dollar amount off a specific product. Does this coupon code also give free shipping? If it does, you'll click check. If not, no. When does this coupon code expire? Well, I'll say this is a Halloween special. So after Halloween, this is going to go ahead and expire. Usage restrictions. Do they need to spend a minimum dollar amount? If they do, put it there. If not, then no. Maximum spend. Yeah, I never put nothing there. That's just stupid. So here I'll just say you gotta spend at least 50 bucks and then maximum, no max. Can they use this with other coupons? If yes, click check. If no, click don't leave anything. Check this box if this coupon could not apply to items on sale. So can this also work for items on sale? Yes or no? Products. What products is this good for? If you want to have this coupon good for a specific product, you can put those products here. So for example, this coupon code is only good for the variable products. This coupon code is only good for the variable product and the cross product, or the cross t-shirt. Or you can say, this product is good for all of the products on my store except for the blue sports shoes, because those are brand new. I just got them and I don't want to discount them. So that'd be a reason why you would want to exclude certain products. And you can do the same exact thing with categories as well. So just like we did products, you can do the same thing with categories as well. Usage limits. So usage limits per coupon. So unlimited usage, or the first 100 people, etc. Limit usage to what items? So apply this to all items qualifying in the carts, etc. Right here, usage limit per user. So how many times can the same person use this coupon code I'll just say 2 times, something like that. Now that we have this, we'll go ahead and select here, percentage discount, and then 15. That's what I wrote, and then click on publish. So now let's go ahead and go back to our cart and see if this is actually working. So let's go on over here to visit sites. We'll go on over here. Oh, we gotta buy something because we have nothing in our cart. So let's go back and purchase something really quickly. And right here, I'll go on over here and we'll add 3 of these or 5. Why the hell not? Because we have no limit, remember? And this should give us 15% off our product or order right here. So apply coupon and you'll see the price go from $7.50. Now $112.50 was removed, and this now is our total order, and they can go to proceed to checkout and they can go ahead and purchase our product right away. So that is how you set up coupons. Now that's basically everything there is with WooCommerce and payments. So that will basically cover all of the payment section. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about widgets and also the theme customizer with the store. So if you notice here on our store, we have a theme customizer that will actually allow us to display our store in a specific manner. So we can actually kind of style our store a little bit. So right here in the theme customizer, which we talked about earlier, we saw WooCommerce. So here, click on WooCommerce, and right here we have single products. You can go ahead and enable breadcrumbs or disable breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is this right here. That's breadcrumbs. So that's basically it. Over here, we have cart. We can enable upsells. We have checkouts. And the checkout will basically just make some fields required. So you can kind of go through these options and read these options to understand them. Go back over here, single products, yes. Product images, leave this by default. We don't really need to set this up. Product catalog. So product catalog, if you notice right here, these don't have the short description and they don't have the add to cart. If you want to actually have the add to cart on your products, you can click on add to cart and then they will display. You can also show the short description as well, and the short description for these products will display. If you want to get rid of those, such as the ratings and the short description, you can have it like this right here. Something like that. And then right here, you can actually set the shop columns. You can have all of this stuff set up, like show products, show subcategories and products, etc. So make sure you go through these options right here. And lastly, I want to talk about is the sidebar. So the sidebar right here for WooCommerce, we can have on the right side, or you can have it on the left side right here. All right, something like that. Now you might want to know how you can actually change these right here. So what else can we add right here? Maybe we can add a filter by price, right? So let's go on and click on publish right here. And over here, we'll go back, go to widgets, WooCommerce sidebar. And let's go ahead and add something in right here. I want to add in, we have filter by price. Maybe I didn't see it. Or it's actually, sometimes if you have something, it might not display until you actually click on publish and then close. So if you want to add something to your sidebar right here, like bestsellers, just click on add a widgets. Here they can do, product categories, products by rating, etc., and also product search. We already have a product search right here. I mean, we can even have 2. So now we have 2 product searches. So this is where you can actually start adding stuff to your shop right here, and you can kind of design it, etc., and make it a little bit more customizable as well. So in a nutshell, that is like the sidebar. That's also the settings for WooCommerce, etc. Now let's go ahead and talk about the actual account page. So if you want to go ahead and design the account page, you can just click on Edit with Elementor, and you can actually design this page right here. So right here, Edit with Elementor. And then right here, you'll go ahead and say, all right, I want to change this background to something like, I think I gave you guys all the images. This one right here, insert media, etc. Now right here, we have the WooCommerce shortcode. So whenever you want to make a custom WooCommerce page, you would simply go ahead and create a new page and then paste this shortcode. And now this is considered the new user area. So in a nutshell, that is basically some of these settings I didn't really cover and talk about. So I've showed you all how to accept payments. I've showed you all basically how you can use different payment gateways. We talked about the shop page, the widgets, etc. Now let's go ahead and talk about the last section where I'm going to talk to you about the emails, the Facebook integrations, and I'm also going to talk to you about where you can list your products on more than 19 to 20 different websites. And I'm also going to show you all how to properly market it. So let's go ahead and go on to that section right now. So congratulations, you guys got your e-commerce store. You can make products and you can accept payments. Now in this section, I'm gonna talk to you about where you can get products, how you can market it, how you can integrate with Facebook, all of the important stuff that you'll need to have a successful business. Now, first off, let's say you're saying, okay, I know how to make an e-commerce website, Darrell. Where can I get something to sell? Well, you can go to Alibaba or even AliExpress. And these guys are basically Chinese manufacturers, and they're also from other countries. They're from India, they're from various other countries. In fact, you can even search from Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, North America, South America, etc. And you can go ahead and shop around and find a trusted supplier. Now, you can go ahead and basically say, look, man, I can find some products here. I can purchase them in bulk. You can actually, these companies will actually send you a sample. So you can basically pick a niche and then purchase products and then sell them on your store. For example, right here, we have nail clippers. Now, I know for a fact that these things go for around $7 to $8 to $10 in the store, and you can buy them here for around 18 to 45 cents a piece. So there is a lot of money that you can make here. And it's all about research, guys. You know, I don't really know what's the best product to sell. I mean, that's like the hardest part, basically, you know. So here I'll put in like, I don't know, we'll type in like, what's a niche? Stickers, or I don't know, sticker. Maybe there's something that they sell. They sell these right here. So they sell adhesive stickers, something like this right here. Also, like iPhone cases. I mean, that's a really popular one. Maybe that's also a too congested market. I think the reason why iPhone cases are so popular is because they're so cheap and you can sell them for so much. Like, for example, you can buy this for 35 cents, sell it for like 10 bucks. I mean, that's a very big profit margin. So again, you can go ahead and go to this website, do some research, guys. I know that's the hardest part, is finding a niche. Trust me, even right now, my girlfriend's having that same problem. She's trying to find a niche, and it's just, there's so many products to sell. Like, you can just type in like baby stuff, you know, baby toys, and there you go. That's another like million products right there. And this website, guys, has millions and millions of products. And I'm serious, millions of products. I mean, just this right here, just babies, has 387,000 products. So there's a lot to go through. Also, you can go to AliExpress. This website right here is also another website. And one thing I want to note too is that these companies will actually brand your product. So let's say, for instance, you have a brand. They will actually put your brand on these products, so they don't see their brand. You know, they're the manufacturer. You know, you're the person that is basically putting your name out there and saying, this is my brand. So you can go ahead and put your brand on these, contact the supplier, get some information. Ooh, electronic cigarettes, that's interesting. Right now there's like a whole war with like e-cigarettes going on in USA, but look at the amount being sold right here, you know, 1,023. And I know for a fact these things probably sell for like 20, 30 bucks, and they're being sold on this website for $3. So that's just a way on how you can find products for your e-commerce store. So once you have products for your e-commerce store, maybe you want to integrate it with Facebook, right? Maybe you want to go ahead and have your Facebook, your WooCommerce store on Facebook. Now, what this will do is that it'll actually take all of your products and put them on your Facebook page. And when someone clicks on this and saying, "Oh, this is really cool, I want to go ahead and buy this," they can actually check out, and it'll take them directly onto your website, and it'll even add it to the cart. So it gets them fully ready. So let me show you how to do that really quickly. So over here, we'll go to Dashboard. And I'll go ahead and show you the plugin that you'll need. So right here, plugins, installed plugins. And it installed this for, I think it was automatic right here, Facebook for WooCommerce. So right here, just click on Settings. And then right here, click on Get Started. Now you'll go ahead and need to log in to your Facebook page. Now I am already logged in, but you'll need to make a Facebook fan page, okay? It cannot be your personal account. It must be a fan page. So right here, I'll click on Next. And go ahead and select the page, and I'll go ahead and log in right here. All right, and then it'll automatically install the Facebook pixel. Now what that does is that, let's say for instance someone visits your website, it'll then recommend the products later to that same user if you decide to run a marketing campaign. So it tracks them. You ever like go to a website and then you leave it, and then later on you find out that they're advertising that same product to you again? You're like, what the hell, how do they know? This is how they know. All right, right here, next. So it's going to say import the 35 products in your inventory, finish, and you are all done. So after this, it's going to go ahead and take all the products on your store, and it's going to put them onto your Facebook fan page. So that's how you can actually integrate your products from WooCommerce to Facebook. And that's it, you're done. So you're gonna see all of your products from your store being integrated onto Facebook. You're done. So now if you go back to your Facebook page, you're gonna see all of your products on your Facebook page. All right, so that's how you can integrate your page. There's another plugin that I want you to download, and I actually have a full tutorial on MailChimp. So right here under plugins, you'll go to install plugins. Now, when we first did the WooCommerce wizard, MailChimp was automatically installed for us right here, MailChimp for WooCommerce. Now, this is a free email provider, and all you'll need to do is simply connect this. Now, I have a full tutorial on MailChimp. You know, it has more than 200,000 views. A lot of people like it, and I show you step by step on how to open and manage your MailChimp accounts. Now, in this plugin right here, what it's gonna do is that every time someone purchases a product or signs up to your website, it's gonna automatically store their email in your MailChimp account, and then you can always send them a campaign later with coupons and discounts, etc. So email marketing is a big part of this. Please watch this video. Please don't ignore email marketing. It makes money, all right? It really makes money, all right? So once you're done with that, you have your, so let's step back here. You got your product, you integrate it on Facebook, you're ready to go on Facebook, you have a MailChimp account, and now you have products, right? Where do you sell those products? Well, I just made a new video on 20 websites where you can list all of your products as well. So after you basically take your products, you can list it on various websites, and you can make, you know, sales from those other websites. So that's another good way on how to kind of increase the exposure of your products. And another video I have is how to get more traffic to your website. So this is basically showing you, once you have a website and you just made it, what do you do? How do you get it ranked? How do you, get customers, etc. I have a full video explaining all of this in the description below as well. I'm not going to cover all, I could have put all this, guys, in one video, but maybe people don't want to use MailChimp. Maybe people don't care about websites to put their stuff on. So I'm just giving you all the resources that you need. And this is all free. None of this stuff costs anything. I'm not selling anything at all. It's all 100% completely free. And another thing is that once you actually decide to say, all right, Darrell, I've done all this right here, what we can do here is we're going to do Facebook ads. And I do have a Facebook tutorial, and I will be having a new updated one. So this video I actually made, and I do talk about how I use Facebook for some of my marketing. So I'll also leave that in the description below as well. Starting an e-commerce website, guys, can be a little overwhelming, but just keep at it. Don't stop, and I guarantee you, I've actually ran successful e-commerce websites. I've had partners. I have one person that I'm helping with an Amazon store, and he has 4 employees, and the guy nets around like 50 grand a month. But that's different. He has a warehouse, and it's a real business, and he actually buys a lot of products in bulk, and it's not for the average person. I mean, he has to buy purchase orders of $200,000 a month, so it's a lot of money. And I will be having a full tutorial on Facebook as well coming up very soon. And lastly, I will be having another tutorial, guys, on the complete e-commerce guides. I wish you guys all the best of luck. I think that concludes the tutorial. I've shown you all how to make an e-commerce website, how to make products, and then all the tutorials I've showed you how to integrate with Facebook. The list goes on. So really, guys, please give me a like. I spent a lot of time with these tutorials. I hope this was very helpful. Congratulations on your new store. And my favorite beer is Modelo. So if you got to this part of the tutorial, put that in the comments below. So maybe later you can buy me one. All right. My name is Darrell Wilson, and I will see everybody in the next video. Take care, guys.